What's up, traders? Matt from the Trade Brigade here doing a technical analysis on ticker symbol PLUG for Plug Power Inc. On the left-hand side, we have the daily time frame, and on the right-hand side, the 30-minute intraday time frame. Kind of weird to me that we have not covered this one yet on the channel, but let's do it together, starting off with our daily roadmap, of course, just mapping out obvious areas of support and resistance. What I noticed right off the bat is this resistance trend line has potentially broken here into the end of the day on Friday. We'll talk more nuance when we get to the 30-minute, but that was jumping off the page at me. Underneath us, what do we have as support? Certainly a floor in place around this 24-ish whole dollar. Overhead, we're going to have resistance here around 28. Of course, this bump in the road from over here at 30.25, and then way up here towards this pivot high right around 34.13. Just not cherry picking this, poke above, right? There's a lot more touches and interactions with 34.13. So regardless, where are we sitting? Kind of above the resistance trend line, but also at the daily 50. We also haven't made a new higher high up and over this. So it's not like this downtrend has been reversed yet, but these are the first sort of steps that need to be taken in order for that to happen, right? We do have equal lows here, which is a good first sign. Now we just need a higher high, then a higher low, and then we can say that we are in a new short-term uptrend here inside of Plug. Anyways, flipping over to the 30-minute intraday time frame now to see what else we can learn about this. I would certainly say that the 30-minute perspective is in a new uptrend, right? We now have something like this. Here's your low, here's a set of higher lows, higher high, equal high, higher low though, and then now higher high way up here. So definitely in a 30-minute uptrend here from a short-term perspective. What can we do in terms of levels that we're also seeing here? What I think is interesting is just this kind of area of contention here, and this will be sort of going to act as support, right, at this 25.50 if there's any sort of rollover into the earlier part of next week. If we do something like this, you do want to see 25.53 hold, noting that it would be, a back test of these prior areas, which acted as a breakout point into the end of the day here, but would also confirm a new higher low, right? Because we have low, higher low, higher low. This would also be a higher low, thus preserving the 30-minute uptrend. We can also do something like this. Let's see if this works or is going to be pretty anyways. And if we do something like this, although not exact, right, it is pretty good, noting that we have anchored down here, touch 1, touch 2, touch 3 as support trend line. So if we pull back and form a super support there, right around this 25.50 area, that would be, in my opinion, a fairly easy long. And by easy, I just simply mean that if we start printing hammers, indecision dojis, basically anything that makes you question, is this pullback coming to an end? You flip long over the highs to target some of the areas overhead, which we've discussed in the earlier parts of today's video, with a stop underneath the low of whatever reversal candle prints, hopefully underneath that support trend line, right? It's just easy in the sense that we have a very clear plan. Now, it's not to say it works out every time, but in terms of trade planning, then, to me, that's just a no-brainer, right? Especially with this new 30-minute uptrend and some decent volume coming in on Friday as well. So that's sort of the upside case, right? The other thing I want to do is sort of take a look at our Fibonacci's from Friday's move, right? So here is, where's Friday low? 930. There we go. We'll come in from the low all the way on up to the high just to see where that 38.2 is. So ideally, we consolidate above 26, we'll say, for round numbers sake. And that would be like the best case scenario here inside of Plug as we go forward into the upcoming week. So we'll put a horizontal level on there, clean up the fibs, and then I'll just walk you through this one more time. So if we open above and consolidate here, fine, bullish consolidation, looking for a breakout up and over Friday's high to once again get back up towards 28. The next best scenario would, of course, be a pullback that comes into 25.53, prints reversal candles. We have tight risk underneath the support trend line. Then you're looking for a reversal higher out of that area. If it breaks down underneath that, kind of stand aside, let the dust settle here, and make sure that we don't come back down into 24.14. Let some more structure build out. That would, dictate what the next potential setup would be, but be patient, right? If we do take out that 25.53 and the support trend line, that would be something where I just don't want to be involved in the chop that would likely come in this general area of the chart. So those are my thoughts here on Plug. If you enjoyed the video or learned anything new, let me know down below in the comments section or by giving the video a thumbs up. Don't forget our main channel is linked in the description, and all of that being said, I wish you a green trading week.